There was obviously some chances there, and especially for you, and just it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a tight game, and there was chances on both sides, and just how it's going right now.
How did you see the? Well, first of all, Suda making the save on you there in the middle of the net.
I don't really know what to say to you right now. I mean, what do you? I mean, I don't know what kind of answer you expect.
My point is something.
Yeah, it didn't go in the corner. It didn't go in the net. It hit him in the chest. What do you want me to say?
And what about the goal in your mind? Was it? Did you think it was a quick whistle?
I just play the game. I mean, he has the whistle. He blows it. There's nothing I can do about it.
What in your mind? Do you think you need to do a little bit more offensively as a team with just the one goal tonight?
Well, I feel like we've been a pretty good scoring team all year. I don't think it's necessarily about what we need to do offensively. I think it's more so what we need to do defensively. So that's where I'd start.
It was a very, hot goalie tonight. Would you admit that he, stood on his head for a lot of those saves?
He made some good saves, yeah. But I guess we could, we should have probably gotten a little bit more inside, getting in his face a little bit more. We could have been a little bit quicker. They do a good job boxing out quickly. So if we don't get the point shots off quick, and they get back and they get in lanes and they play good team defense, so it's not easy to score against them.
What more do you want to see from your team in your next game? What do you want to take away from this moving forward?
Response. We got to respond here. 3 in a row hasn't happened this year yet, so I'm excited to see what we got.
For the second straight game, the Devils score a goal off of a big face-off win. What are you really seeing working well with that possession time when you have it?
Just execution. Just take pride in winning draws. It's an important part of the game, and then just do your job.
And finally, how much does it take away a little bit of the steam when you gave up a late goal like that in the second period?
I don't know, Anthony. You're asking all tough questions right now. You're kind of, I think everything that you're asking is kind of self-explanatory, to be honest. 1 second left and they score to take the lead. So how do you think that feels?
That's what I wanted to know.
Erik, did the ref any justification for the early whistle?
No, they just said that they had covered, so I'm assuming they didn't see it.
Erik, as a veteran on the team, what are some of the things you tell the younger guys, because you obviously want to get out the rut?
Yeah, just got to harp on that we're a good team, and we win the next 2 games, we still win the week. We get more points than we lost. So, I just think we got to prepare here. We got to realize that we lost three in a row, and be a little bit angry, disappointed, and just get ready to put our best game out there against Philly.
Tough as that. Obviously you guys fought hard tonight, and you come up short there.
Yeah, it's tough to lose like that. I think we played a good game. Just didn't go in for us today.
Does the goal at the end of the second period just take away from a little bit of the momentum, a little steam from the game?
I wouldn't say so. We still got 20 minutes. We scored 1 goal to tie it, but obviously it hurts if it's 1 second at the end of the period. But we just gotta find ways, and we kind of did, but they just didn't go in today for us.
You had a couple of really big saves, particularly in that middle frame. How much confidence do you gain within those games when you make that big reaching save on the rebound?
Usually those are mostly luck, because you stretch out and it hits you. But obviously, it feels good to make a big save every now and then, and keep the team or the game close. But yeah, even if you don't make those saves, you gotta try to stay confident and play your game.
And you only had 2 goals against in this game. It may be a different score, but 2 empty netters. So how would you judge your own performance in this game, especially playing against another really strong playoff-bound team?
I think good. Obviously that second goal, you want that back, or you just gotta find a way to keep that out that close at the end of the second period. But yeah. There's little things I can do better that I can work on, but I think overall it's a good game.
The first goal, is it just a deflection? Take me through the first goal.
Yeah, shot from the blue line, and then he tipped it, bounced off the ice, and then straight up.
You have shown tremendous improvement compared to last year. What has the reception been like, whether it's from coaches, players, or the fans?
I mean, great. Obviously, the fans. You can hear them pretty good, and then coaches, teammates. Just gaining the trust, which means a lot and helps the whole team. Just being comfortable with me in that too now this year.
How big is it for your confidence, Akira, knowing that you gave your team a chance to win tonight? You don't get the win, but you gave them everything you had.
Yeah, I mean, I try to give everything I have every night. Sometimes you win them, sometimes you don't, like today. But just gotta keep working hard and try to get one in.
Once again, another goaltender really came out and gave a great effort against you. But do you think you did enough?
Yeah, Schmid played very well for us. He made some key saves. I mean, you could see it was a tough game, for both teams. Not too many, great opportunities, and the ones what they have, Schmid did a great job. The goals what they scored were kind of, tip a goal and then a rebound. So I mean, I think we missed, to be a little more around the net, to pick up our rebounds. But I think that goal, 2 seconds left, that didn't help us, and we weren't able to score another one.
Tomas, being a veteran, how do you handle the the younger guys? With 1 point in the last 3 games, and just to move on and move ahead now.
We have to put it behind us. This is going to be a tough stretch. There's a lot of games in a short period of a time. We have to put it behind us. Watch a video of what we can get better, and come here and work, and hopefully bring it to the next game.
Do you think you did enough in front with Scott Clementon tonight?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely could, battle harder around the net and, be in his eyes. But I think, we passed some of our good opportunities, or we had some and we didn't bury them. So, I mean, we had the chances to tie the game. We just didn't score.
When you look forward to Philadelphia, it's going to be another difficult battle because they can be very physical. So what are the lessons that you're taking away from a potentially playoff team against Dallas that you can use in Philadelphia specifically?
I don't think the physical teams are giving us trouble. We can use our speed against them, and I think we are, maybe if not, we're one of the fastest team in the league. So we just have to use our speed, have a fast transition and, move in an O-zone, to create problems for them. And those back-to-backs are not easy. You could see both teams, were playing very carefully. You didn't have much energy, but we came up short today. But we want to battle against Philly, and we want to play fast hockey as we showed before.
You mentioned the late goal. Is that just a bad break, or is that maybe something mentality that has to change?
I don't think so. I honestly think it was the puck came from the corner to the point, and a shot came through, and they pick up the rebound. I mean, I don't think there was something wrong structurally. And sometimes stuff like that happens.
Do you feel that there was more of a killer instinct that you guys sort of had as a mentality at the beginning of the year versus maybe these last couple of games?
I want to say the teams come here now and they know, they're going to expect, maybe before they didn't really know what to expect from us, and we showed a lot of promise, so teams come here right now and they want to beat us, so we're getting the best out of them, and it's getting tougher, but only things like this are going to make us better and stronger, so we need to be ready for it. It won't be an easy game, till the end.
It's been very evident this season that you guys know how to bounce back from adversity. Obviously, you guys are in a bit of a rut. What are some of the things that you guys are going to work on in order to get out of this little bit of a slump?
I mean, it's what we want to see here is work ethic, right? Like, we want to see everybody working hard, and that's going to give us a chance to win every night. So I think that's been our strength, to have a fourth line and each line, chipping in and then bring something to each game. So, I mean, I think that's our strength and the speed. So, you're not going to go through the season with, only game-winning records. So, I mean, there's going to be some struggle. We will try to, to improve and be better and bring it next game.
Is there anything that you can point to on the power play that's making it not click?
I mean, there are shots again, I think we can be faster, make shots through and make a little more out of it. I mean, we had some looks, we didn't take advantage of it, and I know it looks not the ideal, when you're not scoring, but I think there were looks, where you could, turn it into a goal.
How did you see tonight? Obviously, two really good goaltenders, but not enough offense, right?
Yeah, I think you saw what it was going to be like with the first two goals. Their goal was tipped, and then our goal was tipped. Both guys had to make big saves at different times. We had some opportunities while we were down. I didn't think our desperation to get inside in our offensive zone play, I didn't think was at a high enough level, and I didn't think even our rush chances, we had a few that, we stayed outside and chose the outside shot where I thought we could have got inside.
So is the late goal just a bad break, or is it something that you think is a mentality at that time of the game?
Well, I look at the icing. I didn't think we needed to ice the puck. We had possession of it. It starts there. And then, it looked like we were going to have first touch in the puck in the corner and lost possession. Our D-man was down on the ice, so we're going to lose coverage on that play. And, you got to get in the shot lane going out to the point, to the bottom line. I thought they did a great job of staying in shot lanes. I thought we could have done a better job.
Lindy, you've been a terrific 5-on-5 team. You had opportunities on the power play, a late power play in that game. What do you see going on right now with the power play?
Just too slow. I think, I thought a couple of our top players had a tough night. And, when your top players and then your power play and the puck isn't being moved quick enough, you don't get much done. I think you saw the second power play unit got out on the first power play opportunity and had a couple good looks. Our first power play just wasn't moving it quick enough. And, we don't move it quick enough. They put a little pressure on you, or you don't get there for second opportunities.
Second period over the last 3 games, the Devils have given up at least 2 goals. What adjustments do you need to make in that middle frame to shut down the opponent's offense?
Well, I think if you look at some of the opportunities, you have to break them down individually. And we just broke down that the last goal with 1 second. It was a pretty tight period. We gave up a couple chances off of creating some offense. We've been, like you said, we've been a good 5-on-5 team. I think a little bit of that is because of our puck play. I think if you look at the late play, we made a play in the blue line, gave him a breakaway. Those are the type of plays we stayed away from.
What did you think of Akira Schmid's performance tonight?
It was very good. Played very good.
Just curious, was Brendan Smith healthy scratch tonight?
Yeah, he was. He's played well for us. We just thought in a back-to-back game, get a fresh body in. So we went with Kevin.
Lindy, what's the message with 1 point in the last 3 games to your team now?
Well, we're facing just a little bit of bump in the road, a little bit of adversity. And, I think these are the challenges you have during the year. You're going to run your good times together. You're going to get out of the hole. We've been a team that tried to take a lot of pride in not losing 2. We got a point last night. We felt we should have been better than that. We had our opportunities for that point tonight. We had some great opportunities with the 2 or 3 chances in the third period. Just didn't convert, and you got to be able to get to the other team's goaltender. You got to take advantage of your good opportunities.
Lindy, you made some changes pregame. You just talked about Brendan Smith being a healthy scratch and also Alexander Holtz being out of the lineup, so you made those adjustments. Were you satisfied with the execution of the changes that you made in hopes of a different outcome?
I thought, Dallas a real good speed team. I thought we were able to match that. They've got 4 or 5 guys that you really have to be aware of when you start talking about Hintz and Robertson and even Sagan. You got some guys that can really hump it up ice, and I thought for the most part our guys did a good job.
Yeah, there haven't been that many points in the season when there's been consecutive losses. What are some things you'd like to clean up before Philly on Thursday?
Well, I can just tell you one thing. There's no easy games. I'd like to see our power play improve for Thursday. We've got to be able to generate better opportunities in that in the amount of time we get. That'll be a focal point for us.
Just quickly on the quick whistle, or was it a quick whistle on Haula's goal?
Well, when you look at it, you think, it seems like a quick whistle because it never really was covered. But, sometimes you get those breaks, sometimes you don't. We didn't get a break there. There's not a lot you can do about it. Thanks.